Welcome back to Talk of the Town. We are joined by one of our media partners, the fabulous RSwift, Coastal Discovery Museum, one of the most magnificent organizations here on the island. What's going on? You all have an exhibit happening? You're open.
We're open.
Yeah.
We're open, regular 7 days a week. And yes, we do have a new exhibit. It's called Piece by Piece, Santa Elena. You know, we've taken over the Santa Elena History Center from Beaufort. And so this is an exhibit telling you about 500 years ago, what happened with explorers coming in Santa Elena. It's really a fun exhibit.
It is rife with history out that way. And Penn Center's out there, and there's some good stuff out there.
There is. You know, when 2026 comes, we'll be celebrating 500 years of Spanish explorers being here. So it's you know, it's kind of exciting.
What can one expect to see?
Well, the exhibit shows you who came here, what they discovered, and how there was a little confusion about the explorers, where they thought they were. You know, their visual map of where everything was a little bit off. And so they just happened upon some of this by accident, which is great. So it's a fun exhibit to see.
Yeah, they must not have had their GPS plugged in.
Right,
at
it
the
wasn't
time.
working
It
back
just wasn't
then.
working quite then. Yeah, can you imagine?
Sure. I know, wouldn't it be fun?
Imagine. Okay, so anything going on for kids right now?
Well, what we do, we've got our reptiles and amphibians program.
How's Lawrence?
Which is Lawrence, and I'll have to surprise you because Lawrence now has some siblings.
What?
We traded in some of our bigger gators and got some babies. They're not able to be held yet, but as soon as they're, I'm going to bring it here first
my God.
thing.
You know.
So we have to
Lawrence.
change. We can keep them for a certain size.
Yeah.
So we do that in the afternoons at 3:00. So the children are in school, like we were talking about. It's a chance to bring them over, do something, get them out of the house.
Yes.
So we're working on that. So we've got that going on, and our regular history programs. We're doing something really, really fun this year with our lecture series. Because we can't have a lot of people into the museum, we can have 15 people come and watch a program virtually with a classroom setup and a speaker. But then we can do a whole Zoom for virtual. So we've already booked October. We have 6 programs in October with different subjects. If you want to learn more about hummingbirds or dragonflies or history, different things, you can go online and sign up to either be in person or attend virtually.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And we've just, everybody's starving for so much right now.
Yes.
And so it's a chance to do that. So we're really excited about that.
I found that there are just certain things that I've been wondering about, and when you're still for a little while and you happen across a hummingbird, you sort of wonder, wow, I've never really thought about that. So you guys you provide.
It's like birding. We have our birding program every Wednesday at Pinckney Island, and there's a migration going on right now. So all kinds of different birds are coming and going. But I read an article that said birding has increased 3, 4, 5-fold because people are curious. Like, oh, let's get the food that the hummingbird's going to like. Let's get the food that the painted bunting likes. So everybody wants to learn a little bit more. So that's what we're working on.
And they're getting outside more.
Yes.
One of the gifts that's sort of wrapped up in this.
Right.
Farmers Market, is that still
every
going?
Tuesday from 9 to 1, and she's added so many farmers, the gal that runs it for us. It's just fun to see the different things and the different crops. Right now, she has a thing where she raises hogs, for slaughter. She has the best sausage and bacon and everything, but she needs acorns because it fattens them up a little bit. And acorns are falling from trees right now. And so she's offering people an opportunity. If you bring in buckets of acorns for her pigs, she'll help you out a little bit with that.
That's cool.
So it's the whole recycling and what we do. I mean, it's great. So the farmers market's a lot of fun, and there's different food trucks every week. Have you ever had lobster, macaroni and cheese?
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, right.
No, it sounds delicious.
Yeah, lots of fun things. The Thai truck's there, so it's a lot of fun. We want to make it an experience where. I mean, the farmers are in masks, and we ask people to wear them, even though we're outside. We're still trying to do that. But it's a great thing to see fresh food, from cattle farms and
so many folks
farms.
they're uncomfortable going to restaurants. So having, being able to grab and go something that's piping fresh from the food truck, and then also be able to take stuff home so you can cook. People have really been reinvigorated to cook at home.
Exactly.
Best ingredients right there at
Right.
the Now, is that year round?
Yes.
Perfect.
Because there's different things. Right now farmers are planting collards and different things like that. And so we'll be cycling different things. Tomatoes, you're not going to see tomatoes,
Right.
fresh tomatoes for a while. But there's a lot of other crops they can do, so that makes it a lot of fun.
And it's Tuesdays.
It's every Tuesday, yeah.
All right, perfect.
And so we just still have the regular programs going on. What's been odd is our Marsh Tacky tour on Fridays. People have been wanting to learn more about the horses, so they come. The program takes you into the lab and you see a presentation and you learn more about the Marsh Hackey, which is our state heritage horse. Then you go down to the barn and learn about this historic barn that we have and about the horses. So
Perfect.
there's
Check
a lot
out
going on.
Coastal Discovery
You
Museum.
got it.
Always good to spend time with you. Media
Thank you.
partner,
Thank
Robin
you.
Swift, Coastal Discovery Museum. Check them out. We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.